Ahoy, fellow Vita comrades, and welcome! Today we are, as per usual, catching up with all the latest happenings in the PS Vita Homebrew scene, so without any further ado, let's dive right into it! First release that saw the light of the day is titled Red Moon of April. It is an original game created by San Sigalo, thanks a lot, and it is a sci-fi visual novel about Kohime, a Japanese girl who, after losing everything, set off on a one-month journey riding her metal knight. It features amazing character backgrounds with nice computer-generated art, original soundtrack, non-linear narrative with multiple paths, and most importantly, turn-based combat system with incredible animations. My history with visual novels is basically non-existent, but if you're a fan of such creations, certainly go and try it out. It's for free with the size about 130 megabytes. Second homebrew I'm covering is called Simple FPS Platformer, created by Mega Game Boy, thanks, and as the name could imply, it is a simple platformer from the first-person perspective. There are 5 levels with one simple goal, to get to the end. You're jumping around in an open environment onto the platforms. It's kinda short and sometimes it's hard to judge where exactly you are going to land. Overall, it's a solid idea that might be worth installing if you like what you see. The size is about 140 megabytes and you can get it from the link down below. Third new release is The Curse of Issyos, an original game created by Locomolito and ported to the Vita by Ivan Prof. Nice one, thumbs up! It is an 8-bit retro-style 2D action platformer based on Greek mythology, with linear and open-scroll levels, with secrets to discover. There are 7 levels to go through, 9 bosses to beat, and more than 40 unique enemies in total. This indie game has earned a respect of many retro fans with nice reviews like: it's a hard game but it feels fair, it's all about watching and learning and then skillfully pulling off attacks at the exact right moment. I have also enjoyed my time spent with the game. I played it roughly for half an hour and I gotta be honest, it's very enjoyable even though I'm not that big of a 8-bit retro fan. The controls are very tight, sound and graphics suited to the experience, framerate is solid, and I especially enjoyed the Greek mythology inspired theme. When I was a kid, every time I visited my grandma, I was eagerly eating up the pages of the thick, heavy book about the Greek myths, where each session new beasts were trying to kill the poor inhabitants of the mighty Greek Empire. So now every time I see the sign of Greek mythology, I'm pumped up. There are some steps to perform in case you want to make a run on your PS Vita, or simply head to the Vita Piracy subreddit where all your wishes will come true. The size is about 70 megabytes.
Sam teda neprežil.
Let's move on to the most exciting update in a while, and that being the definitive edition of the God of War collection, the official PS Vita title. I'm aware we are not really covering official games on this channel, however, this is an official game with not so official treatment. That made it quite a bit more enjoyable, and that's exactly what we like. The enhancements, the improvements, and of course definitive additions. And that's what this channel is all about. So this is a big moment for all the God of War enthusiasts out there, as the top tier treatment has finally reached even the PS Vita version of God of War, which, as many of you may know, was not so perfect after all. The cutscenes were really crap, the audio was also somewhat lacking, and now after all these years, thanks to the hardcore God of War fan Evil Lurks, we are getting the definitive edition of God of War PS Vita collection. And what's so definitive about it, you may ask? There are some definitive video playback improvements, including 600 kbps high quality videos with subtitles taken from the HD PS3 version. There are also some definitive sound and music improvements taken directly from the PS3 HD version, including other languages: Spanish, Italian, Japanese, Russian, French and German. And there is also a new bubble icon plus background, as well as the game choosing section. There are no changes in the gameplay though. In case you want to install it or find out more specific information about it, please head over to the original Reddit post through the link down below. Also, the same guy is working on the remastered videos for the Sly Cooper collection. He also made some custom VPKs for the God of War, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta with the cool electronic manuals. Recently he also started a multi-language subtitles project that will support other languages, not just English. If you want to know more about any of those, you should join his Discord server where all the latest updates are published. Also, just please keep in mind the file size is quite huge, especially the EU version, so make sure you got enough free storage available. I have installed the tiniest English only version, which is about 4 GB. Overall, I feel the God of War port should have been honored with this kind of treatment straight from day one Sony release, and not after 10 years from some enthusiastic God of War zealot. The sheer scope of Sony's out-of-touch approach will never cease to amaze me. One more time, thanks for the hard work, and I'm looking forward to any new updates. Keep it up! Also guys, if you're enjoying this kind of videos, subscribe as there is more to come.
Conspire against me.
Following update we are looking at is for the Fake 08, aka PS Vita emulator of the Pico 8, created by John Bell, and it is not related to or supported by Alexa Office software. There has been added support for extended user RAM, plus many other improvements, so if you are a regular user of Fake 08, certainly go and update it from the link down below. Now onto a more serious note. There is one sad news that recently made headlines in the Vita Nuova Discord server and left all the die-hard PS Vita zealots saddened and broken-hearted, and that being the Flow is retiring from the PS Vita homebrew scene, as we can see from the comments made by himself. Quote, "I don't think I'll do much for the Vita anyways in the future, kinda busy with the real life, and work takes all my energy for computer stuff. It was a pleasure, I learned so much with this device and had so much fun." Very nicely said, brother. It was a great pleasure for us too to be part of your endeavors, and I'm delighted that the Vita has been a step on the ladder of your progression. And I also feel that this was a necessary stop on your journey to reach the ultimate state of metamorphosis. So once again, I'm dedicating one huge thanks from the bottom of every single member of the PS Vita community heart. None of your work and achievement won't ever be forgotten, and this channel will serve as a living testimony to make sure that your PS Vita legacy will live on forever. At the moments like these, that mark the end of an era, there is always one song in particular that echoes in the background of my mind. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was the Flow's ultimate swan song, and this is my swan song to the Flow. Enjoy! As always, these kind of situations shouldn't be a reason for us to be saddened, but instead, we should be grateful for all the greatest achievements we have witnessed, and we should look forward to his upcoming projects, cause as we all know, where one era ends, another one begins. If you enjoyed this video guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe and all the good stuff. It means a lot to me and to the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to check out our Discord server to meet other like-minded people and follow me on socials. All the links are down below. I'd like to thank you for watching guys and I'll see you in the next one.
Commercial radio at its best, and proud of it. Lips 106. Your attention, please. Read our lips. Yeah, the best commercial. Lips 106. Hey folks, it's Andy, riding on the Lips 106 airway.